Hey, Professor Hitch here, and today I want to talk to you about rhetorical analysis. Specifically, what is it, and how do we write about it? So, as the name might suggest, rhetorical analysis has two parts to it. It's one part analysis. For more information on analysis, check out my YouTube video on analysis writing. And it's also one part rhetoric. Rhetoric is the art of persuasive or effective speech or writing. It's not only persuasive writing, which is how some of you may have learned it, it's also simply writing that does stuff. So rhetorical analysis then is analysis that focuses on writing that does stuff. Rhetorical analysis has two parts to it. It has whatever element or elements in a text you're looking for, and then whatever those elements are doing. In terms of elements in the text that you can look for to write a rhetorical analysis, pay attention to ethos, pathos, logos. Pay attention to text, author, audience, purpose, setting. Pay attention to diction, tone. As you can see, there are a lot of things you should be paying attention to in a rhetorical analysis. The list I've provided you here is actually incomplete. But as you start to find more and more of these elements in the text, my recommendation to you is that you pick only maybe 2 or 3 things that you think are most important to your analysis, stuff that you can find a lot of evidence for. Now, what does this all do? Well, that's part of your argument. If you're a little bit confused hearing me talk about an argument in an analysis essay, I'd encourage you to check out my video on analysis essays. For the context of this video, though, what can it do? That is the argument of your rhetorical analysis. Specifically, try to focus on whether or not you think the text is doing that thing successfully. As in, there's a big difference between deciding that a text is trying to persuade and deciding that a text is persuading effectively as you're reading it. In terms of what a good thesis statement for a rhetorical analysis essay might sound like, how about this? In author's title, author X uses A, B, and C to successfully accomplish D. You would replace author and title with the subject of your rhetorical analysis. Author X would be the author's last name. A, B, and C, or maybe just only A and B, would be elements of rhetoric that you're focusing on in your rhetorical analysis. And successfully or unsuccessfully accomplishing D, D would be the intent or purpose of those elements. There you go. That's your basic primer on how to write a rhetorical analysis. I hope this helped.